Hello children, now we are seeing this problem. A car traveling at a speed of 30 km per hour is brought to a halt in 8 meters by applying brakes. If the same car is traveling at 60 km per hour, find the distance in which it can be brought to a halt with the same braking force. So just think in this way. This problem can be done in two different ways. We will discuss both the cases now here. So what was he given? First thing, remember same braking force. Remember one thing, that is same braking force. So it is given that same braking force is given to the car which is initially traveling with 30 km per hour and it was stopped in 8 meter by applying brakes. And then if the same car is now traveling at 60, and how much distance it will take to stop? That is the question. So there are two cases in this. So using case 1, first of all, case 1, let us see. In case 1, what is the initial velocity of the car? It is given u is equals to 30 km per hour. Let us convert this into meter per second. So as we know that 1 km per hour equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So just how much it will be there? 150 by 18 meter per second. If you want in a simpler form, you can just even do it, or you can leave it like this. It depends on your calculation strategy how you want to do. So I'm just leaving. And it was brought to a halt, means the final velocity is equals to 0 meter per second. And how much distance it has traveled in this case? S is equals to 8 meter. It has traveled, S is equals to 8 meter. So this is the way. Now let us see here now. Use the formula. Use the formula. Third equation of motion from kinematics. We have, what is that? V square minus U square is equals to 2AS. From this, on substituting here, you will get this retardation or acceleration in negative way, or negative acceleration we will get here. Let us find out this value. So from this I can write an expression for acceleration. A is equals to V square minus U square by 2S. As V is 0, so this term will become 0 minus U square. U is this one, right? So 150 by 18 into whole square as it is. So 2 times I am writing 150 by 18 into 1 by 2S. So 1 by 2 into S value, how much it is? 8 meter. S value is 8 meter. So just if you want to leave or if you want to calculate, you can do the calculation part in a simpler form, or you can just go through, continue this equation in this way only. Later on case 2, it will be easy for us in calculation part. So this is meter per second square. So now case 2. In this here, the velocity of the car now is 60 km per hour. So converting this one into meter per second, 60 into 5 by 18 meter per second, which results in 300 by 18 meter per second. So now again it's been brought to halt and it is final velocity is 0 meter per second, and now they are asking how much distance it will travel to happen this case, that is final velocity to become 0. So let us do this one now very clearly using the same equation. So V square minus U square is equals to 2 into A into S, and we require S value, and as usual V is 0. So substituting the values, you get minus, now the U value is this one, right? So minus 300 by 18 into 300 by 18, because it is U square, is equals to 2 into A value, how much? Minus this one, right? 150 by 18 into 150 by 18 into 1 by 16 whole multiplied by S. That is what we require now. So this is the reason I asked don't multiply and don't cancel, because it will be very easy here. See how you can do. 18 18 get cancel, 18 18 cancel, 150 1 0, 150 2 0, and again 150 1 0, 150 2 0, and you can just see here 2 1 0, 2 8 0, and minus get cancel. Overall, if you just cross multiply, you will get S is equals to 2 into 2 4, 4 into 8 how much? 32. 4 8s are 32. That's it. S is equals to 32 meter. So if the car is traveling with a speed of 60 km per hour, then it will travel a distance of 32 meters. It will travel a distance of 32 meters to halt or to stop directly. And I said there are two ways of solving this problem, right? Let us see the second method also. Let us see the second method. How we can do the second method? See here. Here in the second problem, not in the second problem, the second type where you can solve this problem is. So he has given, initially it is traveling with a velocity of 30 km per hour. Let it be U1, and it has been brought to 0. It was made to halt, and it is traveling a distance. Initially it has traveled a distance of 8 meter. And later on it was traveling with a velocity of 60 km per hour, and again this is also brought to halt 0 meter per second. Don't worry, I am just not changing this into units directly. I am writing. Later on we will see this one. And what is the distance now here? Let it be S1, and this is a stopping distance they are asking. But they mentioned one point, same braking force. Same braking force. In previous case also we have done the same thing, right? We have written this point, but here we will use this. As they are saying same braking force, use the formula F is equals to M into A. If the force is same, as anyway mass of car is anyway constant, so as the same braking force is applied, then acceleration also is constant. So therefore third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Anyway it is coming to stop, so v is 0. Therefore we will get minus u square is equals to 2as over here. And anyway you can say here acceleration is also constant only, so this is also going to be constant. So therefore you can just directly do this problem as minus u1 square by minus u2 square is equals to 2 is anyway constant, s1 by s2. You can use this formula directly, and if you do in this case, what happens now? So minus and minus get cancel, minus and minus get cancel, and you will get the answer as u1 square what? 30. So 30 into 30 divided by u2 square, 60 into 60 is equals to s1, that is 8 by s2. So 31s are 32s are 31s are 32s are. Cross multiplying, you get s2 is equals to how much? Again 8 4s are 32 meter. So this is another way you can do the same problem, but here we are just considering the statements whatever he has given. So this is the way. This is considering and doing in a logical way, and previously we have done the starting. It is taking into consideration of the entire concept clearly. So what you have learned from basic, you have applied in the first method, and this is the second method, just directly using the conceptual skills we have made it. Yes children.